Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. And here's a look at some numbers for Fox.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards.
And as things get ready to roll, here, sure do. And with his quickness, a scary combination. Thank you, D.A. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Caruso in at the 1. And for the Kings, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Fox with it. Halfway through the season, Brent, as a team, are you still discovering new ways to win?
Yeah, I would say if you had a set of encyclopedias, when you get to around January, you should be in the MN section, Kevin. So do people know what encyclopedias are? But
I can picture in my mind. I know exactly what you're saying.
So from that point on in the season, you have a great foundation to build on, and there's a lot of things that you can do that are just slight wrinkles to what it is you already do, and that's the great thing for coaches is to challenge the players to see how far through that encyclopedia we can go. What letter can we get to in the alphabet by the end of the year?
Caruso looking for an opening. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. From 12 feet out. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but
Whoa!
Wow. Good look out. You can't fault the defensive effort there. At times, Kuzma's just too talented a scorer on the drive.
And Bielitsa has it in the corner. Dedmon trying to break free. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trying to get open is Kuzma. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Now, here's Fox. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's the floater. Offensive rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
They get it back, and the dunk by Bielitsa. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
And they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Kings in third.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Riza comes in for Hield. Back to Fox. Wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
How about the experience paying off here as Ariza excellent at noticing that his man was wide open.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Fox passes to Holmes. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Again, Los Angeles.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the turnover again by Sacramento.
Let's look at the stats for Ariza. His last 10 games, he's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Here's Farrell, and the rejection by Cousins.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Farrell, and the rejection by Cousins. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession, and Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Caspi comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Daniels subbed in for Alex Caruso. Holmes can't get it to go in. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Caspi, that's for 2. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by McGee.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Caleb Swanigan's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Luol Deng is checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Troy Daniels.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
LeBron's checked in for Luol Deng. Sacramento shooting their first free throw tonight. So it's the Lakers now. 8-point game. James in the post. Ariza covering. LeBron's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ariza has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Ariza rising and firing.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround them with great shooters in Bogdanovich and Hield. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Pass to Giles, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and James with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 8.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of...
And so it's Los Angeles, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Ooh!
Okay.
That's how you attack. Wow.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
They get a hand on it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Caldwell Pope brings the double team. And it's the Lakers on the break. All alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Green slams it in.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Giles. And Hield subbed in for Farrell. Joseph finds Dedmon. And they get it. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 6 points. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing,
popcorn, right
and
next
the
to it.
popcorn,
Hot
what
dog
else,
and then
Kevin?
the popcorn.
Yeah, you
Right there.
nachos.
Love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a big one.
Because when you're done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep.
You
Was
don't
this
feel bad.
basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All a
with that?
part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
James kicks to Caruso. Off target from three-point range.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Caleb Swanigan. And it's Bogdanovich in for Joseph.
Yeah, tip of the cap there. Green has the strength and focus to get that shot off, even with the man on him.
Here's Fox. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Offensive rebound, McGee. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Hield can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash, and gets himself to the rim.
There's the pass to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. The Kings making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Cousins comes in for Anthony Davis. Luol Deng is checked in for LeBron. And Daniels subbed in for Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The feed to Cousins. And stolen by Bielitsa. And there's the foul. Here we go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Daniels. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, how about Cousins out in transition? The big guy running the lane and showing the little guys how it can be done.
Here's Fox. And it's sent back by Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Lakers second.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. The Kings have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. The first free throw is good.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Caldwell-Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
It's stolen by Green, and Green slams it in.
Surprising, the defense. I think Green puts the ball on the floor and drives and finishes.
Bogdanovich against Caldwell-Pope. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
It's stolen by Green. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Kings. Yogi Ferrell comes in for Bogdanovich. The Lakers also changing it up. Jared Dudley's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Troy Daniels in for Green. The Kings shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
First personal foul, team's 3rd. Trevor Ariza.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Puts it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Second free throw, no good. Here's Ferrell, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him, and the 3 ball is good. With 2 seconds left, and there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Caspi. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points. And that does it for our halftime show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, up front it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Caruso in at the point. LeBron, good.
Well, LeBron's stretching out the defense now, starting to get in the three-point rhythm.
Sacramento's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
And Green slams it in.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
To the middle. Dedmon trying to break free. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
And the Lakers call time here. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. Floats it up for Davis. Green dishes to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Kings shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Now Dedmon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the rejection by James.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
And the shot goes down.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Three-pointer Hield. And he's good on the three ball. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before in the legal defense. It used to be a game really of two stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone now.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
yes.
Freedom of movement,
yes.
Fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Luol Deng is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Green.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the Lakers making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And even though he stands 6'10", Holmes plays taller than that.
He does, mostly, Kevin, because of that length. I mean, he stretches out and uses that quick jump and can block some shots and deter a few guys from trying to do some things offensively.
Outside, Joseph. Back to Farrell. Sacramento moving it around. Knocked loose, so it's the Lakers again turning it over. Here's Caldwell Pope and the serious dunk to finish it off.
Cousins continuing to improve on his defensive awareness and staying active after he clawed away that steal.
And the turnover again by Sacramento. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Caspian for Luol Deng. Caspi for three. No good there. Good D by Ariza.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Caldwell Pope finds McGee. Here's Joseph. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Pass to McGee. Daniels inside the line. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Cousins kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's the lob to the hoop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Knocked away. Here's Daniels. Plays it in off the breakaway. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Banked in off the glass. Daniels has got 7 points.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Farrell passes to Holmes. Lets it go with a three. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really...
I love what we're trying to do. We're just...
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Swanigan. Corey Joseph is out there with Giles. And it's James in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Joseph has an open look. Nailed from three-point land. Joseph's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Kings. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 16 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. The pass to Swanigan. All alone. Again, Sacramento. And here is Los Angeles now. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Leiden. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And here's Daniels. Over James. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. From deep. Swanigan pulls it in. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Joseph dishes to James, and he makes good on the layup. James has got his first points in this one.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Daniels, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. No one near James as he lets it go. Misses off the left iron. Caspi for 3. The shot will not fall. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Deng comes in for Caspi. James, and James throws it down.
And
Credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Dudley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Luol Deng. Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Daniels. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Dedmon throws it down.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Here's Caruso. And it's the Los Angeles Lakers turning it over again. Poked away. Howard with it. Now guarded by Fox. Howard kicks to Caruso. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. From deep three-point range, they could use a bucket. The Lakers rebound from outside the arc, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
Look, it's a broken record game plan on Green to take away the outside shot. So what does he do? Wiggles inside and throws it down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. Farrell for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot about...
Which is everything shooting. Free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt three-point shooting percentage, two-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league?
Right.
As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dudley finds Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. Tries to save it. It's rebounded by Farrell. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Caldwell Pope passes to Caspi, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
This one for three. Good.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.